I think. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Pretty sure it's Wednesday. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. Dude, Rod, I took videos of them last night, but the videos are too long. Like, it sucks. There's no platform in the world I can put the videos. They're too, like, what's sad is it's a 2-minute video. I guess if I TikToked, that's where I could put a 2-minute video if I wanted to, but I don't. I could. It's like just 2 minutes. It's literally just Trick playing with one of the toys I got them. You'll see them littered throughout the house, I'm sure. They love them. So you guys saw I got, if you didn't know, it was my dog's birthday yesterday. They turned 5. Oh, he loves them. Oh my God, he's hoarding them. He's literally hoarding them, Rod. These toys, I swear to you, it's the only thing my dogs are interested in. Because anything else, like you've seen him with stuffies, he guts them. Like, he doesn't like it if it has a stuffy, but they're those. I posted a picture on Blue Sky. Look on Blue Sky. There's a picture of Zach sitting with Lilith, and they're all laid out in front of her. They're these deflated dog toys, but they fucking love them. So what we did is we laid them all out on the ground last night, had both the dogs sit, and then let them choose whatever one they wanted. Trick is hoarding all of them, but the weirdest thing, I don't know how I've just never noticed that they do this before, but like I laid them all out. Brand new. Lilith did not, I don't know if she knew what they were, and she went over to them and very meticulously pushed her nose into the head of each one, making it squeak. And then she'd look at me and then she'd do it again, just pushing her face into it, like so particularly with her nose, honking the faces until she found the one she wanted, which was, of course, the fucking squirrel. But Trick is hoarding, like literally, he runs around with them and then he lays on them. So just now when I brought them in from outside, Trick was laying in the doorway and he had 2 of the toys under him and his giant bone. Like they're still, I think she might be working on one. They're still working on those huge dinosaur bones that I got him. He just lays with them. They're like it's his nest. But I got 2 minutes of him just playing with himself with this toy, with one of the toys on my bed last night. And it's just so cute. He's just so fucking cute. I don't know. I'm obsessed with my dogs. They're so cute. Was Trick Smog in a previous life? It's very possible because he has hoards, like hoarding spots. So we've got some lawn furniture in the yard, and there's like a lawn love seat, I guess. It's a 2-seater, whatever. And he has like all the dead toys on this seat. And if I take them off and try to move them or something, he puts them back. All the, like anything he's gutted. But these toys that I got them, I swear to you, they're like the miracle toy because they're not stuffed. Like, if you have a dog that destroys everything, I highly suggest you try these. They're just unstuffed. Go to Amazon or whatever and look up unstuffed dog toys. Because there's nothing to tear out of them. They don't tear them open. Like, they eventually get the squeakers out. But other than that, like, I'm not fucking, I mean, I could go grab it. Hold on. I'm going to show you Lilith's old one. Good morning, everybody. Okay, look at this. So, this has been Lilith's love of her life for 5 years. They're both on me right now because they know I have them. This is what it used to look like. The sun and sucking on it and whatever. But this is the one that she loves, and these are the new ones. But you can see see, he wants them. He's like, what the fuck? They're deflated. There's nothing in them except the head. That's yours. You can get it. Oh, oh, Bill got it. See what she's doing? Is that so weird? The headbutting. Like, I'm starting to think maybe that's what she's doing when she tries to go after little dogs at the dog park. Like, is she just trying to intensely headbutt them? They're so weird. Look at that one. That one's gross and old. I know. She, even unstuffed, your dog just destroys them. See, I'm sorry. That sucks. I'm so happy I found the secret, whatever it is, to these dogs. Which is allegedly, essentially just an unstuffed toy. Because literally any stuffy plushie in my house, I have to keep at my eye level. Otherwise, they can see it and they think it's theirs. So, like, I have a lot of, like, collector stuffies, you know, like my Totoro stuffies and stuff like that, and stuff from cons that I have to keep ridiculously high up. Because otherwise, to them, it's theirs. And they're going to eat it. I have a question for you. I possibly have an answer for you, David. I will do my best. My dog had this pink pig, and it's the only toy he will play with. Have to buy one every other month or so, and that's Lilith with this fox. But I've tried to replace the old disgusting fox multiple times. She's just not into it. Like, she loves her rotted. She'll play with these new foxes like that one. She plays with it for like a second, and then tries to bury it in her bed, and then she goes and finds the old one. Like last night, no shit, Zach's like, you should just throw away the old one. Just throw it away and she won't know it. I can't do that. You guys know I've told you this story before. Like, it's so stupid because I am a grown-ass woman. But literally, my stuffed animal when I was a kid, it was a white, flop-eared rabbit. I named it Macaroni, God knows why. And one day, my mom just took it and threw it away because she thought I wasn't interested in it anymore. And as a 37-year-old woman, I still miss that fucking rabbit. I still think about it. Like, often. I can't take my dog's shit. SFC Pudding. What up, Raiders? Welcome to the classiest place on earth. We just started. How are you? That's how Toy Story's real. And I'm not kidding you, Phoenix. I'm not saying that my mom is meticulously, like, taking my baby blanket and all my baby toys and throwing them away or donating them when she decided I wasn't done with them. Had anything to do with the fact that I turned out to be Sid. But, like, I definitely had a noosed Barbie that had legs and arms melted to its nipples from my ceiling until I graduated high school. I'm not saying it had anything to do with it, but maybe don't throw away your kids' precious things. I don't know. Just a thought. Good morning, Nana. How are you, love? Yes. David, I haven't watched the whole thing. That's my prerequisite. I have not watched the whole thing. Would you like to know why? Do you have a follow-up question before I tell you why? As a kid, I had a stuffed toy of Dopey from Snow White. My mom had the fabric pattern of these since I would choke hold them until the neck wore out, and she made so many. I'm so jealous. Pudding, we're all surviving. We've been playing the Remedyverse, actually. It's been fucking hilariously fun. I forgot a bunch of stuffed animals, including my favorite one at a playground. See? And, like, my mom told me this later. As a kid, I was led to believe I lost my rabbit. As, like, a little 5-year-old or whatever, I was led to believe, like, oh, you must have misplaced your rabbit. And then way later in life, like in my teen years, my mom was like, I just thought you weren't interested anymore, so I donated your stuff. Like, I went, like, a good 15 years of my life thinking I lost my best friend. My best friend was stolen. Not any reason. Yes, okay, I can answer. Yes, it's amazing, David. I haven't finished it. I've only watched 2 episodes because it's so real. It is so fucking well done. It sends me into, like, almost a state of panic a little bit. Like, I should be there. Like, my body wants to get up and jump into the action and fucking fix the problem. It's really well done. It is the first piece of medical media I have ever seen. And just to remind y'all, I've watched over 1,000 movies at this point in movie night, and I've tried every single medical show there is. It's the first and only one in my personal experience that I have ever seen where someone actively says, we don't shock asystole. And I know I talk about it too much, but I'm obsessed with that. Because you guys, I'm sure I bitch about it way too often. Oh, their heart stopped. Shock them. No. That's about as good as throwing those paddles on a hot dog. No. But every show in the world thinks that's the most dramatic thing you can do in an ER, so that's all they ever do. And in the pit, I think it's either episode 1 or 2, because I've only watched 2. No shit. One person says, "Why didn't you shock them?" And the doctor straight up goes, "We don't shock asystole." Yes. I can't tell you what that means to me. It's very serious. But yes, that show, really well done. I can't watch them. I genuinely cannot watch them. Because I understand, like, I'm not an idiot. It's Hollywood. Not everything's going to be word for word. But I have a really hard time believing that not one person in the writer's room knows someone in medicine that they couldn't just text and be like, "Yo, what are those paddles for?" "Oh, it restarts a heart that's in a bad rhythm." Sick. That was it. That's all you had to do. And not one. For how long? I mean, no shit, the star guy of The Pit used to be in a shitty medical show that did things wrong all the time. Like, it's just the most basic thing. Or Grey's Anatomy, sticking the wrong end of the bell on someone's chest and being like, "I don't hear breath sounds." No shit! I just have a really hard time thinking that these people had no one to ask. But that show's doing it real well. If you haven't seen The Pit, it's literally, every episode is 1 hour of a 12-hour shift. And it's watching it, I mean, genuinely, I've talked about this so much. It feels like someone watched my channel and actually took something that I said to heart. Because I've never heard anyone else say this before, but like the concept of, you know, like I'm there for a 12-hour shift. I've got X amount of patients. I have to go into room 1 where maybe someone is dying and there's family and it's the worst moment of their entire life. And then when I'm done doing my job, I wash my hands and I literally go to room 2 and do the exact same thing where probably people are having the worst moment of their entire life. And then I have to wash my hands and then I have to go into room 3 and again, probably the worst moment of someone's life. And you just have to rinse and repeat. And the PTSD of that starts to fucking wear, and it shows this doctor like really experience, like his post PTSD from COVID and shit like that. It shows like him going through that psychosis of it. It's so well done. It's really, if you're interested in like the closest so far representation of real medicine, ma'am, shut up. That's a good show. So far, it's still not on point. Like, one thing that's, I mean, it's just a weird, this isn't like a, you know, it's not going to ruin people, but like, we never talk or scream near as much as movies put in there or shows. Like, there's never 3 doctors sitting there just like, "It's a schnomalamana hernia. Oh, yeah, it's absolutely a schlamala hernia. We need a schlamala phenomena." No one's doing that. You just do your job. And if you need to talk to someone, you're calm and you're collected and you try to stay quiet because you don't want to interrupt anybody else and their thought processes and what they're doing. But Hollywood super wants us to scream a lot. Like, in my personal experience, the people that scream are family. It's not the employees. Okay, so here goes. In the show, the hospital is supposed to be financially struggling, but they have a lot of tech that seems really modern to me, like a robot that does chest compressions. They intubate people with these camera doodads. Are struggling ERs really that high tech in America? In my communist healthcare really that far behind? Is my communist healthcare really that far behind? Okay, let me go through these. Hold on. So, how do I put this? So, the vast majority of medical institutions in the United States of America are what are claimed to be not for profit. And what happens is insurance companies are what put the hospitals in the red. They are in the black, or in the red. It's the red, right? That's the bad. In the red. Insurance companies fuck us sideways. Insurance companies are the bane of our existence. But hospitals that are struggling will still have shit tons of huge, amazing equipment because very wealthy people donate it. The vast majority of the psychotic equipment that we had, even at Hopkins, was donated by wealthy families. Like, for instance, ECMO and shit like that. Like, a wealthy family who has a family member who's dying will hear about ECMO, endocorporeal membrane oxygenation, which is crazy. I've talked about it. If you want to know what ECMO is, I'll explain it. But like, it's a crazy specialized Hail Mary therapy. So a family will hear about it and their princes and princesses from fucking Arabia, they will buy an ECMO machine for your hospital and say, you will buy it if you try it. So we end up with a shit ton of high-tech stuff that way. Or like drug companies, for instance, will come in and be like, if you use our drugs, we will buy you the drug robot. So you no longer have to pay a pharmacist. It's a lot of shit like that going on in the hospital. And then there's a lot of stipulations, for instance, like with ventilators, they can only be in service for so long until they're literally outdated and they are no longer working with the proper modalities of how we treat people anymore. So then we are required by law to update to the newest ventilators or a new enough ventilator model. But the hospitals themselves are oftentimes not buying those. And if they are, it's like part of a budget that's been set aside because they legally have to. Like, they're forced to do that. I don't think hospitals would buy shit if they didn't have to, because they are trying to pull money. It's very complex. I mean, no shit, this is kind of not really related, but kind of related. One of the funniest instances I ever had was I had this family, and we had a family member of theirs in the hospital, and they stole a ventilator, like, while we were taking care of their patient that was ventilated, and then when their family member got better, they gifted us the ventilator back. Rolled it into the building. They're like, we want to give you this. Thank you so much. And we were like, it literally says Evergreen Hospital Medical Center on the side. I don't know. I know. To this day, I don't know how they rolled it out of the building. No idea. Because they're huge. I mean, ventilators are like big tower machines. I don't. But yeah, that tends to be where we get everything is sponsors. Sponsors throw all that shit out there. We have but it's very much I don't know. I can ventilate you exactly the same as I can with an old ventilator as I can with a new one. New ones just have more safety precautions. So it's kind of, I don't know. Insurance companies have their hand in it and it's very complicated. It's very complicated. Like, no shit, David. Like, what I've learned in being an independent contractor and not having health insurance is that it's actually cheaper to go to the doctor without health insurance if you don't regularly have to go. So, for instance, if you remember, was it Thanksgiving? I think it was Thanksgiving. Zach got his finger bit off. Super random. Dog bit the tip of his finger off the night before Thanksgiving. So, in the United States of America, there's a lot. It's, have you ever heard of a concept called surge pricing? You saw the pictures. Okay. Have you ever heard of a concept called surge pricing? Where it's like a restaurant will be more expensive during a certain time of the day because it's busier or something like that. I can't think of a business that legitimately uses surge pricing right now, but that's a thing. So, hospitals use surge pricing, which is fucked up. So if you come in at night, if you come through the ER and it's a holiday, ooh, that's a ching, 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 man. You are going to fucking leave that place with tens of thousands of dollars in bills, probably. Because, like, holy shit, that's the worst case scenario. I'm trying to think, what was the bill before insurance? So if we would have had insurance, they were going to charge us around $16,000 for stitches on a finger being cut off. Without insurance, it was $1,200. And I could go on as to why that's a thing. It all has to do with insurance companies. Insurance companies are the bane of our existence. They are the fucking evil of America. They're so dark. It is terrible. But essentially, insurance companies, what we basically have to pay a lot of, like, if I wanted to have insurance, David, no shit, I'd have to pay $600 per person a month if I wanted actual health insurance. Like, if I want to go to the doctor regularly, that's what it would cost me. But what happens is insurance companies employ nobody who has any medical training whatsoever, but those people that they employ still have a say in what's necessary in a hospital. So they look at everything we're doing to a patient and they sit there on a list and they go, nasal cannula, not necessary. Oxygen, not necessary. Titrated air, not necessary. Albuterol, not necessary. And so they won't pay for it. And so what hospitals have started to do in the past, 20 years is they jack up the price of things that insurance has claimed is necessary to try to make up the difference for everything else. But if you don't have insurance, all that goes away. It becomes just, this is the service you paid for. Because they're no longer dealing with an insurance company. So they're not trying to recoup what they've lost on things. So, like, for instance, like a nasal cannula might cost 15 cents, but on your bill, it'll say $60 because we're trying to recoup everything insurance companies said is not necessary. Like, one example I use as a respiratory therapist very frequently is albuterol versus leva albuterol. Albuterol, cheap as fuck. Literally, I grab handfuls and fill my pockets and just go to the hospital. But albuterol has this horrible side effect where it can actually affect your heart rate. I mean, it's not horrible. It's horrible if you have a heart condition, but it can make your heart rate speed. It can make you shaky, like you've had too much coffee. It can make you breathe really fast. So if you have a predisposed heart condition, I don't want to give you albuterol. But the insurance companies won't cover leva albuterol, which is albuterol minus the heart shakes, because it's more expensive. They'd rather you die. They make more money off the catastrophe of your heart condition than they do preventing it. I've literally been on the phone with someone who said something along those exact lines to me, to where the doctor just goes, pull the leva. Like, we're never going to give you, just so you know, we're never going to give you the albuterol. We're never going to do that. Regardless of what some fucking fucktwat at an insurance company tells me, that's never going to happen. We pull the leva albuterol and give it to you on the hospital bill. I'm never going to do that. That's malpractice. But that's what insurance companies push us to do, is malpractice. It's fucked up. Having heart pain of any kind, you'll skip the pain. You'll skip the line at the ED. Also, if you're arrested, please don't do things that are illegal. Please don't get arrested. Please just stay legal. But like, if you're arrested for some reason and you're gonna get taken in, heart pain, immediately you get 48 hours in the hospital. Immediately. And the reason I tell you is oftentimes, I've literally witnessed this, oftentimes within that 48-hour period of you in the hospital, they find out you didn't do it and you don't have to go to jail. But it's required by law. You have heart chest pains, the cops must take you to the hospital immediately for 48-hour watch. This is the US, yes. And granted, I've worked in many states, in many different hospitals across the US. They're pretty much the same. Oh, Besso, I'm excited for you. Is there like a wristband you can get to skip the line at the ER like you can at Disney? I'm not kidding you, yes. But it's words you use. So, for instance, when Zach got his finger bit, it was probably like that much. I don't know, the light in here. It was probably like a couple millimeters of the tip of his finger were hanging off. And it did go through the fingernail. It wasn't like the dog took a finger off and I had his finger in a bundle. But I know how to cheat the ER. So you walk in and you do not let the person with the injury speak. And you go, hey, he just had his finger bit off by a dog and there's a lot of blood. Instant skip. Instant line skip. But my tummy hurts and I don't know what's going on. You're going to sit in that ER for a long fucking time. But, I mean, seriously, like, it's terrible. I don't want everybody cheating the ER lines in the whole world, because then ERs are just going to be even worse than they are. But, like, if you're in the worst pain of your entire life and they're making you sit in the ER, chest pain. That's all you got to say. I think I'm having chest pain. Boosh. You're in. We'll do an EKG and be like, nothing's wrong with your heart. And you'll be like, okay, that's cool. I stubbed my toe. Or whatever the fuck you did. Like, breathing issues, 100% occluded airway. Like, it's so terrible, but there are definitely, like, words and phrases you can use that it's not like we're like, oh my God, we should make you skip the line. It's law. It's that we have a protocol as to the severity of the injury, which is horrible, but that's why we tell people in the ER, like, that bitch, because they've waited too long. Like, if you're waiting a really long time, it means you're not dying, and that's a really good sign. If we rush you in, not a good sign. At all. Like, if everybody goes and gets you in as fast as possible, not a good sign. Not a good sign. Ever. Not a good sign. But it's real, unfortunately. Good morning, David. How are you? Also, other David, thank you. You're very welcome. I'm going to. My problem is, this is my problem with watching it, is I tend to watch shows before I go to bed, like, to kind of, like, relax and get and get sleepy, and that show don't do it. I have to, like, I was just talking about this recently. I have to, like, set time apart in the morning while I'm working out or something to watch it. I actually think that'd be a really good idea, because I could use that adrenaline to run, because I cannot sleep afterwards. Like, it is, I mean, seriously, just within the first 2 episodes, I have personally experienced all of those things he's experiencing very realistically. It was literally like someone actually walked in ER, and it's the first time. Like 2025, the first time someone set foot in an ER and asked questions and then wrote a show. First time. Crazy. Crazy. Boosh. I hate it when people think they know better about teeth. What is this? Oh, it's called The Pit, Besso. It's real good. It's called The Pit. What is it on? I haven't. I literally started it like a month ago and then didn't. On Max. Thank you. The Pit on Max. And it's a show. It follows a doctor in the ER. And it's the show itself, like the season that's out is one shift. And it's so well done. Like every episode is only 1 hour of his shift, but it's so real. It just feels really like someone did their fucking work. For once. Is that where Bane is from? He didn't see the light until he was a man. I know. Well, seriously, like, I swear to God, at least once a day, someone comes in and is like, have you seen The Pit yet? And I understand why, and I'm not bothered by it. I want you all to watch it. I want you all to watch The Pit, and then keep in mind all the other medical shows you've ever watched. And just know that The Pit's the most real one you'll ever see, and all those other ones are just a whole bunch of hogwash. Like, that's just a whole bunch of bullshit. It's drama in a weird setting of a hospital. That's it. Like, there's so little realism. I know, but I'm so happy about it. I want people to watch it because it's so hard to explain that to people. Like that, what that is. I think The Pit is something that people should watch before they go into nursing school. That's just something you should be forced to watch because that is real. It's not dramatized. It's not dramatized. It's very real. Like that's exactly, I mean, to a T, exactly what you're going to experience. You're going to see everything, and it's horrible. It's also called The Pit because it's in Pittsburgh. Oh, that's true. Good morning, little sister. How are you? I was thinking about your tattoo this morning. How is it? I got a new job as a photographer. Oh my God, you got it. Yes. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. Oh God, did I bring my lighter out? Oh, there she is. I'm so excited for you. Yes. I'm excited. I mean, to be real though, like, how many other medical professionals, and I'm just asking, how many other medical professionals other than neuro do you know on this platform? I don't know any. I think I know one. So it kind of makes sense when people watch The Pit that they would come to me and be like, have you seen The Pit? Is it real? Because it's intense as fuck. But yeah, it is. Very. You know 4 to 6? Will you share them with me? I don't know any. Are they nurses? Are they RTs? Do they talk about medical stuff? I don't know any. I'm very jealous. Neuro was a gift. I don't know if you remember Neuro. Neuro is one of those weird instances where we actually worked together but never crossed paths because he worked day shift and I worked night shift. But we didn't know each other. Stop! We didn't know each other until Bronze Girl raided me. That Bronze Girl raided me, and Neuro came through on Bronze Girl's raid, and that's how Neuro and I got connected. But we literally worked with each other. Small world. Small fucking world. We have a show here where an oncology student finds herself on the opposite side all of a sudden and has to go through it all. Oh, that's rough. Sense of tumor. That's sad. There's a Southern former nurse who's a hoot with a great accent and a hilarious laugh. I know of. Fuck yes. I know on TikTok and stuff, like there's paramedics and nurses, but on Twitch, I don't know of any. Like there's not a lot. Probably because they're fucking tired. Saf streams once in a while these days, yes, and that would, so there, I know too. Thank you. I know too. I heard a weird thing about the show is that they don't do a Pittsburgh accent. I don't know what that is. Honestly, like, in my personal experience in Pennsylvania, the only people that have the strong, where's Kills? Is Kills gonna come out and come for me? The only people that have the strong ass accent are more in the country. Or like more by PA. And is it an accent or just a way of speaking? Like, they're gonna put their drawing on the easel. And then they're gonna have some eggs with milk. That's it. I don't know if it's even an accent. Is it an accent? I worked with a lot of people from PA, and that was a draw. Are you drawing, Katie? What are you drawing on the counter? I'd be like, what am I, what? But I don't know if Pittsburgh carries that. I don't know. Viata, you know, my computer was being weird this morning, too. There's a Destiny one that I know of. She's a nurse. I've not heard her talk about her job much, though. It's hard to talk about your job, especially when you're actively in it. I remember it's a lot easier to talk about it now because it's not like I just came off of a shift where I might accidentally say a patient name. Now it's just stories and very few names stick with me. And like, you know, HIPAA, we take HIPAA very, very seriously. Like, understandable. Oh, it's strong. Oh, the yins and yous. To be honest, medical professionals tend to be transplants more than anything. Very much so. Gecko, how are you? From East Greenland. I hope you're doing well, honey bean. Cheers. Seatown got a new job as a photographer. I'm so excited. Yeah, you want to go get some water ice? I could tell you, if you like to check her out sometimes, send her to me on Discord because I would. I love that kind of stuff. I've just never found anyone that's medical on here, so it kind of like, I don't feel bad when people come and ask, like, I don't get irritated by any means when people ask if I've watched the pit and or if they have medical questions and shit, because you just don't run across that very often. And there's like, I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's seen this. The sheer amount of fake doctors on TikTok and shit that are out there like, you should just wash your face with a bar of soap. Dermatologists recommend. And they wear scrubs and claim to be a doctor, but they're not. It's horrible. They're everywhere. So, I mean, God, people, I mean, I have my license. I could show you my license if you want. You could look it up. I'm board certified. It's whatever, but there's a lot of bullshit out there, so I understand. What was the band name, Sarah? I might know them. I stream full-time. Yes, I stream and make content full-time. I haven't worked full-time in hospitals since I was, for like 5 years. I consider going back to it all the time. I keep my license active just in case. I might pick up a per diem job. It's been at least 5 years, maybe 6, because I know I have not worked in respiratory since I lived in Colorado, and I've lived here for 5 years. But it's been a while, yeah. Literally, I mean, that's why, Besso, I try to say it at least once a day. Thank you so much for any support you give my channel. You make it so I don't have to unplug people for a living anymore, and I super appreciate that. And I don't say that lightly. I genuinely unplugged people for a paycheck. It was pretty rough, and appreciate you. Just DM. Yeah, if you just want to DM into me, I would love to check them out. It feels so weird to say I'm just going to go follow them, but you know what I'm saying. Dude, I mean, Besso, you are not giving yourself credit. Dentists are medical light. Dental hygienists prevent heart issues, in my opinion. I think dentists are fucking crazy-ass sadists. Dental hygienists, however, the shit, I mean, you can literally, your heart can stop if you don't take care of your teeth. That's just facts. You got to get them shits clean. Like, that's real. That is absolutely real. All of that vasculature in your face feeding your teeth goes straight to your fucking heart. Oh, yeah. You got to take care of your fucking teeth, man. That is, like, As much as I mean, I'm not shitting you. I'm sure I've told you this, Besso. You know I was stepped on by a horse, blah, 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 when I was a kid. I was in the dentist at least once a week for the better part of 6 years of my youth. Like, the dentist was so close to my school that I'd literally walk to the dentist, get something done, go back to school, next day, walk to the dentist, get something done. Like, my mouth was destroyed. I fucking hate dentists. Wouldn't mind if the world proved dentistry didn't matter. Sorry for all those dentistry people out there. That's how much I hate them, and I still vow by hygienists. As a medical professional, I cannot not. Dental hygiene is important. You got to take care of your teeth. Like, it goes, that vasculature, all that blood flow and everything goes straight to your heart. It's very important. It's very important. Did you know the electric chair was invented by a dentist? Dentists, man. What the fuck? Swapping plugging out for plugging in, am I right? You fucking A, Gecko, yes! Oh my god, I went from unplugging to just like, plug it. I love you. I quit when I was in Baltimore. Yeah, I think I didn't work like a year. I mean, I stayed on per diem a little bit. Tips to get rid of a sinus infection: hot, steamy showers, lots and lots of hydration, orange juice, rest, and blowing the fuck out of your nose. Also a saline spray. Like, if you can get those, I don't know if you can get those in the UK or in Scotland, but they have, what's the I don't think it's Johnson & Johnson, but you can literally get canned saline spray now. It's the safest shit to blow up your nose. There's no steroid in it. There's no medicine in it. It's literally just saline, just salt water. But that is the best thing for clearing out. And literally, sinus infections kind of feed on themselves. So the more congested you get, the worse it kind of compounds on itself. So you want to focus on just get this fucking shit out of your face. Blow your nose, blow your nose, blow your nose. Hot, steamy showers. Just like cooking your head. Because, you know, your sinuses go across your entire skull. Like butterfly wings of veins. It's very creepy. So like heating all of this and getting this hot and warm will help all that mucus move through your face and get out. Absolutely. Your dad was a dentist. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I hate dentists. Your dad was probably a lovely person, but like, who the fuck's excited about the dentist? Oh, really? I keep saying dental care is healthcare. You have bad teeth, you'll have tummy issues. Very much so. Yeah. What happened? What was fucking stupid? What happened? I broke my teeth and it's my biggest regret in my life, both financially and healthily. Oh yeah. I mean, a lot of us were not taught very well how to take care of our teeth when we were kids. My little sister's one of those lucky douchebags who doesn't get cavities ever, where I basically have a cavity in every fucking tooth. I did the same way. I knew the chainsaws were invented for gynecological uses. Chainsaws were invented for C-sections, right? Do you want to know a fun fact I learned recently, Viata? You will actually like this. Okay, so it's terrible because I don't have the right scissors out right now. But you know, most embroidery scissors, if not like all of them, this is like the one pair I've ever seen in my life that don't have that. They have like a crane. Like the handle is literally like a bird and then the mouth is a crane mouth. You know those embroidery scissors, right? They're everywhere. We've all seen them. That's because they were invented to clip the umbilical cord. Like, they were quite literally invented to clip the umbilical cord for birth. So they put a stork on them so they knew which scissors were the birth scissors. Because storks and babies. Yet we still have, like, you go to fucking Joann's before it goes out of business. Every one of these little scissors, one of the handles is a stork. To this day, and the mouth is a stork. Wild. Humans are weird. I learned that very recently. I was like, oh, I never knew, but they always are. Like, I have a bunch. I don't know where all my embroidery scissors are, but most embroidery scissors is like a bird. Randomly. I got this and it came with saline salt. Let me look at it. Thank you, Vex. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, that should help. That should help so much. That's like the newfangled neti pot, which I can't use because I have a deviated septum. It sucks. Naturally, I'm not of that lifestyle to do drugs that fuck up your fucking septum. But yeah, there's the neti pot, the one that you would like pour through your face. And now they have one where you shoot it up through your sinuses. Those are great. Big deal, David. Big fucking deal. Do not use any water in that thing. Don't ever flush your face with any water that isn't either distilled water you bought from the store or pre-boiled and cooled down. Period. People die from brain parasites because they put faucet water in that neti thing and then squeeze it into their face. Yeah. Okay, good. That's for everyone. If you're ever going to use a neti pot, please don't pour boiling water up your nose. It doesn't need to be hot going into your face. You just need to pre-boil it or buy distilled water to make sure there's no parasites in it. That's going to go straight into your nasal cavity and up in your brain. My God, that's real. You can Google it. That's actually happened. Nothing but pre-boiled water or distilled water in that thing. Kettle water and then let it cool down. It's my reward for having my front teeth yanked as a child. Okay, but I was stepped on by a horse, still have shitty teeth. I don't think God cares. I don't understand. Was sitting here, turned my head, and my headset made a blip noise, and all my audio started coming out of the speakers instead. Then Twitch threw me an error 3000 and stopped showing me video. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. Right, Viata? Me neither. And I've been using them, since we were born, right? Since we learned how to cut things, we've been using those little scissors. Oh, Sarah. No. My dad was a very good and caring dentist. I definitely got my values from him. The fact that you became a dental hygienist says a lot. You know, like, you probably wouldn't have gone into the same career if your dad was a terrorist in the dental industry. It's weird. Yeah, it's a great association, just real weird that it stuck. That's it. It's just weird that they're still that way and we do not use that at all. We use forceps and shit. My embroidery scissors have a dragon on it. Must be the Scandinavian baby bringing dragon. That's so much cooler. Ours genuinely, I wish I had some nearby. I don't know where these even came from. It's so weird that there's not a stork on them. But almost every pair I have has a stork on it and I just never questioned it. Sterilized water all the way. You can get it free from the apothecaries here. Can you really? Oh my God, do you know distilled water costs like $5 a gallon? It's crazy. The US is so fucked up. Good, David, good. My mom taught me how to make saline water, just boiling and salting. Don't know if it's good, though. That's saline. That's saline. The concentration could be really fuckery if you're doing it on your own, but that's saline. Who said it was God that gave me that gift? Oh, hail
Satan, take your joy.
You mean you can't just walk down ye old stream and shove water in my face hole? You could. You can do whatever you want to do. Like, I'm not here to judge personal activities. I don't know what to do about it. The med professionals I know of on Twitch, Dr. K Psych, MXiety, mental health, Dr. Dias, mental health. What? How have you've been holding out on me all this time? I thought we were friends. I gave you neuro. How could you? Bitch. I'm just writing these down. Dr. K. I wonder how often the mental health specialists on the platform have to deal with self-diagnosis in this time and age where half of Instagram is all just like, you might have ADHD if your foot shakes. I wonder how much they have to deal with on that note. I feel like it's a lot easier with respiratory and shit because it's not, you're not seeing things about coronary artery disease and shit like that on Instagram. So people often come to me with symptoms and have no idea where it could lead. Whereas with psychology, because there's so much shit out there these days, they're like, I think I have this diagnosis and this diagnosis and this diagnosis because my mom took something away when I was 3 and I can't stop thinking about it. I wonder how, mental health doctors have to deal with that. How about an ice enema? You want to know a fucked up story? I got this one. I think I've told my little sister this one. I think she remembers this one because it fucked me up. So I had a patient who decided to masturbate with a curling iron. And I'm not here to judge anyone for what you decide to stick in yourself. Please use flared bases. Sex toys are cheaper than curling irons on Amazon. My God, what are you doing? But they didn't unplug it from the wall and hit a button while they were fucking themselves. And I'll let you finish that one for yourself. Darren, those are for private times. Cool. No, the ice enema's cool. This was very hot. I know. What a terrible day to have ears. Think now, you guys all are like, wow, Katie shares these fucked up stories. My eyes saw it. Everything I've told you, I had to see, and it just lives there now. It's just forever. I die with that. I just curled in on myself. You guys are so punny today, whether it's on purpose or not. It's pretty good. How do you keep a straight face or maybe confused with dealing with cases like that? I mean, for me personally, I'm an excessively empathetic, is it empathetic, sympathetic person? When someone is in pain around me, my instinct is fix it, help it, get that person, like I feel with them. So when someone comes in with something horrible, I just feel pain with them. Like my instinct is, how can we alleviate the pain? And then we'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this later, but right, like that's just my personality type. Like I don't even really register like what's going on until after we've assessed the situation and dealt with the pain aspect. That and masks. Masks are a blessing because a lot of the time people come in after doing something stupid and they're not in a lot of pain. And when they're not in a lot of pain, if they're laughing, I'm gonna laugh. I just like thank God for masks. Because my eyes don't give away a lot, but my mouth does. I'm very expressive. Like, I can't. Masks, they're great. Yeah. Why haven't we exterminated ourselves as a whole? We try all the time. The wrongest kind of hot. Super wrongest kind of hot. Oh, Gecko, you'll love this one. So this was, my mother had a patient. And like, if we're called to the ER, it means there's something respiratory or they're going to go into surgery. So we're probably going to have to intubate or something like that. And my mom's a respiratory therapist as well, was for like 50, 60 something years. And so she gets called down and this patient's getting rolled into surgery. And so she's just standing by the gurney, you know, trying to make small talk, whatever. And the patient goes, man, I should really find a new hobby. And my mom's like, what? And he's like, yeah, this is my 6th time this year getting rolled into surgery for something weird in my butt. And my mother had to keep like the, Yep. You are, yeah. Like, just, I don't know how she kept a straight face. I would have fucking burst into tears and cackled and been like, what's in there right now? Oh my God, what are you doing? How is it so weird, large, and oddly shaped that we can't just pull it out without surgery? People shove shit in their butts all the time. We don't go to surgery all the time. What the fuck what did you put in yourself? A horse? Like one of those fucking figurine horses? What did you do and how? It was a fire engine, by the way. It was a fire engine. And he was like, please don't make me have surgery. The recovery was awful last time. And didn't he say something along the lines of like, they're going to take, like, I can't remember the exact quote. My mom told me this story a while ago. Something along the lines of, if I come in again with a weird object in my butt, they're taking my butt away. And you guys know, like, that's real. It's not like a fake threat. We're going to give you a colostomy bag, which means your anus doesn't work anymore. And at a certain level of trauma and surgery, like you guys know, intestinal tissue is like wet tissue paper. That's how soft and delicate inside your rectum is, which is why anal sex and plugging and all that takes lots of work and lots of lube. Please don't just fuck butts. Responsibly fuck butts. Thank you. Very delicate up there. So every time they had to do surgery, they had to remove some intestine constantly. So this next one, they were like, we're taking your butt away. You are no longer going to have the capability to sit on fire engines, sir. You must stop. Amazing. Amazing. Like the sheer fortitude to go forth with these activities is just astounding to me. But these were like the dinner table conversations as a kid. Like we would all sit down to dinner. My mom would no shit work a 13-hour shift at the hospital, come home, cook dinner for all the kids, and then sit down and regale these stories over pork chops. Which probably explains a lot of why Sarah and I are the way we are today. Probably. Yeah. Oh no, the last one we didn't find out. It was U-shaped. Okay, the previous one, I know at one point it was a fire engine. The last shape that they had to go in for surgery, it was a U-shape and we didn't know what it was. Like the shape of like a sausage. You know, like kielbasa. He had like some sort, yeah, like a horseshoe. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if that's what was up there. Flared bases, my dudes. Flare bases. What's wrong with toys designed to go in a butt? Exactly, Besso. And the sheer irony is I know for an absolute fact, because I looked with a patient one time, because they had, I'll tell you in a minute. I was like, they sat on a snow globe. Sat on it. We all know, like, it was Christmas and I just sat and all of a sudden there was a snow globe in my ass. An antique snow globe. And I was genuinely like, all right, we're going to look at Amazon together and I'm going to show you right now that sex toys are exponentially cheaper than everything else you're trying to shove in your ass right now. You have to stop. Like, you can get a big old fat juicy dildo for like $15.99. And God knows what Nana paid on that fucking snow globe 50 years ago. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't put glass in your butt. What are you doing? I don't know. I think it's just like this wild level of horny that takes over in a moment and they just look around and they're like, I can sit on that. Yeah, let's go. You fucking got me, dude. I fell on Sarah, do you remember the gray poupon jar? That was a story of my mother's. I've never forgot it. I mean, I think that's one of the first butthole stories she ever told me. Because, of course, it's not like when we're like 4, she's telling us about things coming out of butts. But when we're 7, she is. And it was a story my mom told me. And genuinely, it was a man came into the ER and he had one of those short, squat, gray poupon glass, thick ass jars up his ass. And he literally, if I remember correctly, he slipped and fell out of the shower onto the gray poupon bottle on the ground in the bathroom. But I think that's one of the first stories my mom ever told me where I was like, people put stuff in their butts? What? Cool. A newbie, you can't expect anything less at this point, really. My mom worked in insurance. My dad built cranes. I'm the weirdest one in the family. I wish I was, but like half my family is medical. And honestly, like my dad working construction has some of the most fucked up stories of people's like limbs and shit getting cut off or crushed on the job. He's seen some horrific shit, man. I mean, not to mention, I told you guys about it yesterday, his arm. The dead fingers, ice cream scoop to the forearm. Like, construction ain't safe. That shit is wild. Our dad had that gal with the light bulb in her cooch. Yes, that was horrible. She died. I've told that story a few times. A girl put a light bulb inside her vajayjay and it shattered and she died. Like, it's funny until it's not. Flared bases, use sex toys, just get one on Amazon, my God. Anywhere. I'm just saying Amazon because it's cheap and easy and everybody can get it. Stop sitting on weird shit. I don't want you to die. Like, that's not what's going to take us out. We're all going to die to, like, a feral elk attack in the woods. Not even in the woods. We're going to be at Disneyland, and an elk's going to come out of nowhere and impale us against Mickey Mouse. Because we're going to die cool. We're not going to die like that. We're not going to die due to something in our butts. That is fucked. Absolutely not. It might be the fantastical element of fitting oddities up the butt that's exciting. I think that's definitely part of it, actually, David. Absolutely. My man was having a shower hot dog. What's wrong with that? Why would you put the gray poupon bottle on the ground? Like, first off, it's your bathroom ground. Like, show me a dirtier floor in your house. don't put food on the bathroom. Like, I'm questioning food in your bathroom to begin with because I know there's pubes everywhere. Like, I know you can't lie to me. They're everywhere. Why are you eating in there? A shower beer's enough. Like, for fuck's sake. Stop it. No, there's definitely a fantastical thing to it. Absolutely. I just got it and had no sound, and you look like you were describing something else. Oh, Jasmine, it's always something about butts. How gaping must your butthole already be for a Grey Poupon like, to slip up there like this, like tuna can. Impressively gaped. Impressively. Greetings, Best Valley. How are you, love? I had a guy come to the ER because his dick was stuck in the shampoo bottle. And he took Viagra. Oh, my God. Was it like... I don't want to say it. Was the lid on? It was not a nice color. Okay, you get exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. So basically, the opening of a shampoo bottle, more narrow than the width the dick is going to get. So the blood flow, all the blood gets stuck in the dick. So when you finally cut the shampoo bottle away, dick is purple. Like black purple. I've seen this. I've seen dicks stuck in so many things, and this always happens. Purple. How to lose your dick 101, man. Oh, yeah. I had someone stick their dick in, I don't know what they're called. It's not is it a grommet? Like, you know the metal rings on the edge, on the corners of a tarp? What is that metal ring called? Anyways, a guy stuck his dick in that, and it got stuck around the base of his dick, and I swear to you, his dick looked like an overfilled water balloon full of blood. It was dangling like a ball sack. Horrid. Horrid. Not only do we have to use a very sharp saw to cut that thing off your dick, which is just horrifying to experience in itself, but now we have to use a needle to express all the blood. You don't want to do that. Stop fucking things. Is it a grommet? Grommet. There you go. I had a little kid stick their finger in one of those too, and their finger did the same thing. Like, it can happen to any body part, but for some reason, people with dicks just cannot stop sticking them places. It was painful. It was very painful. And I think mostly scary. Oh my God. No, my 13-year-old has started the dick drawing. I caught one on her ankle and she burst out laughing. It was a dare. Oh, I'm so proud. I, too, was a cock artist. A pin artist, if you will, as a child. And I turned out great. Just massive penis envy. I drew penises on everything. I still kind of do sometimes. I'm very excited. A friend of mine's nephew works in construction and fell off a roof and hit his head really bad. Dude is still in recovery. Construction is harsh. It's horrible. My dad, like, he has his whole arm scooped up, but that was like going through a window when he was a kid. One of my uncles literally, Sarah might remember. My sister has like photographic memory, so I feel like I always am like, if my sister was here, she'd remember something. I want to say a board or something fell off the top of a building they were working on, like a skyscraper type building. But it was so high up, and my uncle was just sitting with his arm, like, on something. The board came down and just clipped his fucking finger off. They recovered the finger, sewed it back on. He has a finger. He has it. It's fine. I think. I don't know. I haven't seen him in years, but, like, wild. Construction is crazy. Crazy. Little black dress, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving 80 swings for 38 months. I fucking appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent, and I fucking appreciate you. And don't forget your Prime subs. Jeff Bezos makes billions of dollars and does nothing for this world.
Hail Satan.
People stick their dicks in Hot Pockets. I mean, I know women that fuck hot cucumbers. Is it any different? Like, the amount of times that it's been referenced in movies and stuff to microwave a cucumber, I can't help but think there's a population of people out there fucking themselves with microwaved cucumbers. Fuck your Hot Pocket, whatever. Enjoy. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds horrible. Those wiggle saws, we have, I mean, it's essentially like we have like power tools. It's power tool saws and shit like that. And usually what we do is we knock the patient out to cut whatever we're cutting off of their finger or something, because the likelihood of them jerking and then us cutting their finger off or their penis is very likely. So we usually give you a quick like fentanyl propofol and then we get it off so you're not moving. It's a very delicate process. We cut rings off people a lot. People get rings swelled onto their hands and stuff. Super bad, like, ish. I thought of you immediately. Hubs was appalled. I had to inform him. Girls do this shit. Oh, 100%. In the way that boys get obsessed with boobies and stuff, we are just absolutely enthralled by dick. It is the strangest thing. I mean, the majority, I think. I'm an artist. I like to draw, so I feel like that was a natural expression for me, was to draw dicks on everything ever. But I was very much super bad kid. I didn't have a lunchbox of my drawings. It was just like dicks on everything. Like if I had a pencil and there was some paper, I'd probably draw a dick on it. And they just started getting better and better. I don't know. I'm just a dartist. Have I seen the new Final Destination trailer? I have zero interest in Final Destination. Those movies still to this day have affected me. Like, I won't stand over an old monitor with the big back on it because I'm afraid a piece might fly out of it and stab me in my aorta or my carotid, and then I'll bleed out alone over my computer. I also will not have a string shower curtain in my bathroom for fear I fall on it and hang myself. No. I have zero interest in those movies. They scare the fuck out of me. Absolutely not. Ross, that's what I was thinking. Like, I was thinking, like, the inside of a Hot Pocket is literally lava. Like, your poor penis. Hot Pockets are as expensive as sex toys now. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, God, no, Fox, is it bad? They made a new mode called Vengeance, where everyone's under enforced equity. No sets allowed. Everyone has the same predetermined class abilities. Everyone is forced 30k magicka and stamina and 70k health. Abilities deal lots of damage. All damage AoE abilities are limited to 3 targets. No more meta abuse. That sounds like they're turning Cyrodiil into a battle royale. Is that what it is? I don't know. Sweet Katie will appreciate this. Last Thursday, I went and saw the Defy Gravity tour, oh my god, of Wicked up in Tempe. The show was superlative. Andy and I had the best time. I'm so happy for you. My sister and my mom went and saw Wicked, and I'm very jealous. I haven't seen it yet. But I'm scared because I was obsessed with the book as a kid, and I know it's nothing like the book. Like, I actually have the book on my bedside table right now because I've been trying to convince myself to reread it because I want to be, like, exact with how mad I'm going to be about how inaccurate the show is. If I'm going to be pretentious, I'm going to be right about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a while. Driving behind a log truck, go fuck yourself. Absolutely not. Listen, back when I was in art school, people were still drawing dongs on everything into their 20s. I'm a 59-year-old woman and I draw dicks on everything to this day. It never ends. Until I can pee and write my name in the snow, I don't think my envy will ever die. Yeah, that's just real. Absolutely. Sorta, yeah, they increased the player cap, so now you see like 100 players from one factor sieging a fort. Everyone is equally squishy and deals roughly the same damage. That's a battle royale. That sounds like they're literally turning Cyrodiil into a battle royale. I mean, yeah. Which isn't a bad thing, but I mean, that's essentially exactly what a battle royale is, right? Like, you pick your character who has some cool class abilities, but like, basically everyone has the same health. It starts out on the same level. You dive in until one person's left. Interesting. Interesting. They're more like a stunt coordinator. Show reels at this point. Yes. Yes. I won't drive behind a logging truck. No, absolutely not. I don't know. Like, it's kind of hard to scare me, but that movie did it. My sister will remember this. Sarah, do you remember Chantel? That chick who lived in the trailer at the end of our road in Snohomish? So weird. This memory is so visceral for me. I walked up our road and went to my friend Chantel's house, and I was sitting on her couch, and she decided to put on Final Destination. And like 30 minutes in, I just straight up, my anxiety, and I was really young, like 12 maybe. My anxiety, which I didn't even have a word for, was so fucking high, and I was so goddamn uncomfortable. I straight up just got up and was like, I think my mom is calling me home. It was like miles, like a mile at least away. Into the woods was my house. There was no fucking way. I was like, I think my mom wants me home. And I just left. Like, I just fucking left. And I don't think we ever hung out again. And it was because of fucking Final Destination. Like, it deeply makes me uncomfortable. Deeply uncomfortable. I don't know why. Like, it's one of the very few movies in my life where I'm just like, oh, wow, that's uncomfortable. I'm protentious. Bless you. I like that better. How about hotentious? Can I be hotentious? I like hotentious. Let's stick with that. Thank you, Little Black Dress. This is actually like my oldest playlist known to man, I think. I don't even know when I started this playlist. I think I started it before I started streaming on Twitch, actually. I drew a dick in Split Fiction, so did Zeke. He drew a dick right into our Split Fiction. Yep. A newbie, have a beautiful day, honeybean. My name's too long to write in the snow. Mine isn't. Like, literally, my sister and I were given the perfect names to write in the snow with a penis. Do we have penises? Absolutely not. Well, I don't. It's spiritual. Wait, I can write, I can't, wait, you can write your name in the snow. It just takes time. I don't think I have that talent. I don't know. A K, that's a complicated letter to write with what I have going on. You know what I'm saying? I actually never did that, but I was always talking about him, even though I was a late bloomer. Oh, yeah. I think that was, but I think it's, I don't know. Like, I was so, get this. I think I've told you guys this story before, but it still drives me insane to this day. So I was known throughout my family. Like, I was such a prolific cock drawer that all of my aunts and uncles knew, my nana knew, everybody. Like if there was a dick somewhere, people would be like, oh my God, Katie. And I'd be like, yeah, it looks like a dick. So I was in high school maybe. And my dad, bless his heart, drew, the most basic, like whoop, 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 dick on the back of my Nana's car in dust. And my Nana didn't notice for like a week. She drove around town with this very pathetic looking, sad rocket ship like dick drawn in dust on the back of her window. And she went to her grave thinking that was me because my dad never fessed up. Like, she just genuinely, if there was a dick, it was like, oh, Katie did it. But to her, she was like, I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you let me drive around with that on my car. How could you do this? Now it's going to be in the dust. And I was like, I would never draw a dick on my Nana's car. Like, that's my line right there. Nana's the line. I would never, even though my Nana said things like, your grandfather was a stallion. I would have never. On my mom's car? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. On my dad's car? Absolutely. On my Nana's Cadillac? No. That's not it. But she literally died thinking I did that to her because my dad, he just would giggle. He thought it was the funniest shit. Bastard. That's what a guilty person would say. There's no winning. You can't win. I can't win. You've never tried to write your name in the snow? Why not? See, you guys aren't taking advantage of your powers of the penis. You guys don't understand. Like, the sheer possibilities. You don't understand. You don't deserve to have it. What the? Dicks are wasted on the men. I'm fairly obsessed with Wicked. I've been for like 20 years. The OST lives in my head rent-free. I know nothing. I know like the gravity, and that's it. Like, I don't even know the rest of the song. I just know that line. Because I loved the book so much as a kid. And I know for a fact, half the characters I remember from the book being very dear to me are not in the movie. They have just deleted characters to like, they Broadwayed it. And then the movie took the Broadway and extrapolated. So like the movie is so far displaced from the book. It's fine. I'm just such a pretentious. I'm a hotentious little book reader. Book's always better. Did your mom give you Ourselves, Our Bodies? Oh my God, do you want to know what my mom did? I don't know if she did this with Sarah, but when I was about 5 years old, I know Sarah wasn't born yet, she plopped me in front of our TV in the living room, which had the fake wood paneling. It was huge, big old fucking tube TV. And she put on The Miracle of Life and just left me with it. And to this day, the crowning of a baby head out of a big hairy pussy from the 80s could be the reason why I'm not having kids. Because, like, I've been down there. That doesn't fit there. That's not happening. Hurts, no shit. Was your mom a nurse? Because I think like medical professionals they're a little disconnected in that they're like, this is totally normal to do. And then we all end up medical professionals later in life because we're like, we don't know how else to live. Like, I was exposed too early. Gotta max out your dick quota or you lose dick privilege. I want to see those dick numbers go up, damn it. That's what I'm saying. My dick numbers have to be in the thousands, if not the 10,000s. Yep, this is the full quote. Thank you. Youth is wasted on the young. Dicks are wasted on the men. Excuse me, I misread. Yes. 100%. I've tried to watch the movie, but the book ruins it for me, right? The book, and you can never fit everything from a book into a movie. That's impossible, and I understand that. Like, it's just, my sister, if you didn't know, the author of the book Wicked actually has a whole series of books that's like the alternative perspective of like Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Cinderella, etc. But it's like, it's from the point of view of like the so-called bad guy. Wicked took off for some reason. People were like, Wizard of Oz, yeah. But there's a whole fucking series and they're great. That author is phenomenal. We owned all of them. I actually own 2 copies of Wicked. I think I accidentally have my sister's for some reason. They're really, really good. The author's great. There's no music, but like, they're really great. I still suggest you should read them. If you liked anything about them, you should read them. Yeah, the book, exactly. The book's just too adult to have been translated to stage and screen without some serious editing, very, very much so. And that, I mean, like, I don't want to ruin the book for anybody. I'm not going to ruin the book for anybody. But Elphaba's
Lover.
in the movie, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm fine. You should read the book. What up, Beth, my love? How are you?
And now I'm going to sing opera. Oh.
Ooh. So sorry. What up, BDO? How are you, love? Text me dates, yes. It's fun having to remember to make sure my ding dong is properly aligned with the toilet so it doesn't spray or go in a weird direction. Oh my god, I got to like, what's the word? I got to like live vicariously, I guess, the other day through a penis owner. So I had, I Dranoed everything in my bathroom, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that has a dog that likes to drink toilet water. So when I Drano everything, I close the bathroom, I like put the toilet seat down, close everything until I've run the water a whole bunch. So my dog's not drinking fucking Drano, because it's very scary. So the other day, I'm like walking through the house doing something, and I just hear like, whoop! And I walk back, I'm like, what's going on? And Zach's like, I just hit my wiener on the fuzzy toilet top because the top was down, and that's just never happened before. I don't understand, because he sits to pee when he's at home because it's better for your prostate, sit to pee when you're at home. But like, I will never experience that. Pushing my dingling between my legs to take a piddle and hitting a toilet seat. Like, I'll never have that. I'll never have that. That's just something I won't be able to experience in my life. I'm a little sad about it. That's why I'm gay, though. I don't have enough dick numbers, so I borrow some by dating someone with more dick numbers. Oh, that's actually kind of clever. It's like you've beat the system. I mean, C-Town, yeah. I never even got a sex ed. I mean, I did, but like, it wasn't a sex ed. Wicked son of a witch. I mean, come on. Oh god, I could go on. I won't spoil it. I want you guys to read the book. It's really good. Or listen to the audiobook or something. It's really fucking good. Saron Lynn. Thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive and giving any swings for 49 fucking months. That's a 46, excuse me, dyslexia. I appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways. Because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. That's a really fucking long time. Thank you. I appreciate you. 46, almost a whole year. Thank you for Wonder Time, everyone, but especially UCK. Thank you. I don't get bopped for anything because I'm a witch. This is the actual clip. I couldn't sing like that. Listen to me, I can barely talk. My God. I get them. I think Hitchcock's the one that mysteriously has all the wives. Like all the ex-wives. I think Hitchcock's that one, and I think Scully's the one that can sing opera mysteriously. Like they'll be like, and now a ceremony, and he's like, oh, and it's fucking crazy. You have to sing it all the time. How do you I can't stop doing it, and I think Zeke hates me for it. The amount of times I've gone, you know, because you gotta hold your ear thingy in when you do it. That's the only way to appropriately.
Yeah, it's the only way to do it. You have to.
I don't know. It's literally from the 3 hours I played Repo with Beth, and we just ADHD'd off the walls for a while. I don't know. That's it. That's all it is. Nothing. Speaking of this Friday, so we have Fated Friday, of course, which will be hilarious. After Fated Friday, I will be rolling immediately into playing Repo with Max and Beth and Zeke and some other people. So if you are around in the evenings and you'd like to watch high out of her fucking gourd Katie play some Repo, you'll experience probably. That was it. Yeah. That's it. Clip it, send it to the Don't do it, please God. Please God. I'm really excited. It's going to be hilarious. Like, I'm stoked. It's going to be a full day of us listening to awesome music and getting super fucking high. And then I'm going to roll into a voice call with a whole bunch of not super high people who are like ready to play Repo, seriously. And I'm just going to be like, hey, Beth. Hey, Beth,
Beth.
it's going to be it. I'm going to die. It's fine. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. I have a labor and delivery chart where they documented the placenta before the actual delivery, and I don't know, what do I do about this? That's not it. Do you call? Do you have someone to call? Like, hey, just by chance, because this is how it started, did the placenta come out first? Like, just ask the dumb question. Respond to the dumb charting with the dumb question. The placenta was first. Was that first? Was that first priority over the baby? Yeah. It wasn't. It wasn't. Oh, so the placenta wasn't top priority to chart over the baby. So why the fuck was it charted first? I don't know. Just me. Don't say the fuck part. I met the actor that plays Hitchcock, and he's a sweet old bear of a man. I believe that. They seem fucking awesome. They seem fun as hell. Tilly gifted me Repo, and I still haven't played it. It's pretty fun. I would play with... I don't know if you could play alone. Like, we got so much further playing with Beth the other day, just having 3 people. Just having someone alive. But it's fun. Oh, Tater Tot and Bruce Green. That's what we're playing with. Yeah. So, Fated Friday. Please come by for the musics, but also stick around for the Repo. No shit. Like... If you don't know how Fated Friday goes, every Friday for literally years now, we have come together on this channel, gotten ridiculously high, and listened to a shit ton of awesome music together that you guys submit, and we have playlists beyond reason at this point, and it's awesome. But if you know anything about Fated Friday, I get specifically very, very high. It's Fated motherfucking Friday. We cheers all day long, and I dream about burritos every moment of all that day. And so Zach was like, are you actually going to stream Repo, or do you just want to play? And I was like, I don't know. How hilarious would the stream portion be? Like, would you guys like me if we stayed live and just rolled into, like, do you care to hear the Repo? Because personally, I think it'd be kind of hilarious, but like, I don't care either way. I'm going to be so high, like, inordinately. And like, the scary things in the game get even scarier when I'm stupid high. And like, oh man, it was Monday. I was playing with Beth and Zeke. And like, if you have seen Repo, you know how the little robot guys can get really small and then their little legs just kick? Every time it happened to Beth, I would go into a fit. This was alone on Monday. This was my day off. No, not streaming. I couldn't stop laughing. And Zeke is trying to like explain the game and like some of the cool things that he's learned about it to Beth. And I'm over here like, look at your legs. It's going to be so much worse. I'm going to die first. That's going to be great. I'm very excited. Cheers. Tater Tots can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Tater Tots are perfect. This is on Friday, yes. So my normal stream is until 5 p.m. Eastern. So 5 p.m. Eastern is when I will join the repo crew. So like if they're in the middle of a match, I'll just join afterwards or whatever. But yeah, it's going to be sick. I'm very excited. Here, Besso, every Friday. So literally, you can show up as soon as I go live and you can start posting links in the chat. It's literally here. So if you don't sub to the channel, all you have to do is ask for a permit from one of the mods and they give you a permit, post your link. It just protects us from randos spamming, you know, horrible links of like bigotry or racism or something horrible like that, because that could happen. Whereas I trust people that sub to my channel to not do that. So if you sub to my channel, you can just give me the links. And I sit here for like the first hour of stream just clicking every single thing everybody puts in channel and cultivating a playlist out of it. And then after the first hour, we start playing it, and we literally just 6 to 7 hours straight of music and funnies. We definitely filter in some funny videos or cute animals. I'm a very, like, that's probably my favorite thing in the whole world other than music is just cute animals. Like, I'm very much about that. But it's just, I mean, it's kind of just evolved into good vibes day. Fridays are just good vibes days. We want to listen to good music, we want to have a good time, and we want to smile. It's great. I love them. But we have, like, Besso, if you type exclamation playlist or exclamation song in the chat, that will get you the mega YouTube playlist. And then we've actually started to make a mega Spotify playlist as well. And they are huge. Like, I think the one on YouTube's upwards of 400 something songs, if not more. And then the Spotify one, I have no idea at this point. Like, they're enormous. But I put them all out there so people can go, like, cannibalize them if they want to. Go steal the shit you want. If you miss something, or if you missed the link, or if I missed your chat that you wanted the link, you can go look at what we've added that day. It's already 179 songs. Dude, we just started that, Rod. No. It's gonna grow so fast. Giggity, that's what she said. I'm glad. Honestly, I love that. But seriously, like, and I go through and, like, edit the list. So, like, for instance, last Friday, someone submitted a song that universally everyone in chat was like, absolutely not, we hate this. I go through and take them off. I don't leave them on there if, like, every single person in the fucking chat was like, absolutely not, this is not our jam. I go take them off because I just want to, you know, I don't want you to have to run into it if you're listening to the list. So that is cultivated, and still it's already at 179 songs. That's crazy. We just started that maybe 2 months ago. We just started doing the Spotify list. That means that's, what, 8 Fridays? That's crazy. That's pretty cool, though. I love that. No, I love weird songs. Don't ever limit yourself. The worst thing that can happen is we're like, hey, we're not into this. But the best thing that could happen is, what if it's weird and we love it? Like, I thrive on weird. Like, I think the song we didn't like, I was trying to think of it because I got rid of it right after stream because everybody hated it. It was, oh my god, it's on the tip of my ass. It was like a cover or something, but it was just screaming. It was just someone like, and everybody in chat was like, absolutely. And we're just not into the screaming. Like, that's it. That's fine. That's a very curated group of people who like to just listen to off-key screaming. And you do you, boo-boo. I ain't judging. I like some weird shit. You know, one of the songs I know by heart the most is Peaches. What is it? Fuck the Pain Away. Sucking on my titties like you wanted me, calling me all the time like Blondie, check out my Chrissy behind, it's fine all the time. Like Sex on the Beaches. What else is in the Teaches of Peaches? Oh, what? Fuck the pain away. Fuck the pain away. None of that makes sense. Super fucking weird. Music videos off the charts. I still remember it. I love weird. It's just like screaming. I like some, what would you call, hardcore, I guess, like hardcore-ish music where there's some screaming incorporated, but it's not just all off-key screaming. Like, there's some nice music and then someone just... Not really. I don't know. Just not me, but I ain't hating. You do you, boo-boo. That's your prerogative. But the worst that can happen is we just don't like it. I never want anyone to feel like they're not submitting music because you're afraid we don't like it. Because what if we love it? What if we love it? Like, how dare you hold out on me like that? Don't do that. We might love it. You never. Or what if there's one person in chat who does like, and they loved it? You gave them a song. Don't ever hold yourself back. We love music. I do. I like hardcore. I guess I say because I think that's what it's called, is hardcore metal. But I don't want even myself, like, I like screaming intermittently where it makes sense, but I want some singing and I want to hear the lyrics. I want to understand the lyrics. Oh my God, you guys have activated a natural, organic, born of the soil hype train. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's the first in weeks. Thank you for the fucking hype train. What the fuck did it? L Bell, you generous hoe. Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving any swings and pasty motherfucking bagel. I love ba ba ba. Same. Thank you for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving any swings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways. That's a lot of fucking months, and I appreciate you. Thank you for the hype train. It's so real. It's so organic. Oh, delicious. Amazing. We haven't had a random one in a while. I don't know what happened. I mean, I think maybe enough people were like, those random hype trains are a bit. Maybe we could calm down with the random hype trains just a little bit. I know. I'm gonna clutch my pearls. It's a real goddamn hype train. It smells so organic. Amazing. Thank you for the hype train. If you don't know what a hype train is, you give me money and you get free emotes from Twitch, and that's about it. But I fucking appreciate you. Thank you. A born of the soil. Seriously, I don't know if you were getting those, L, but oh my God. They were trying it out, I guess, instituted whatever, random hype trains, but I shit you not, every single day for like 2 weeks straight at the exact same time, a hype train would come out of nowhere in my channel. It was hilarious at a certain point because we were just like, what the fuck? Like out of nowhere. It would be a 0% level 1 hype train. Like at level 0 and nothing. So I had to I was like, I didn't have to, but I feel like I was giving these like speeches like, please no one feel like they need to fill these fucking random ass hype trains. It's so unrealistic to assume Twitch thinks everybody has money they can just throw around every day. That's crazy. Please, for the love of shit. Like, I appreciate them, but what the fuck, dude? Every day? Wow. That's wild. Rage, thank you. Happy birthday to the most precious, filthy, fluffy Muppets to bless us with their present. They're so conked from playing with their toys and going to the park and having all their the big bone from yesterday. And then we played in the yard. I played in the yard with them all night because it's their birthday. And so they're, oh, I spoke too soon. Everyone can see you. Mm-hmm. Lay down. Good girl. They were weird. I mean, it's just, it feels even more scammy. That's what it made the hype trains feel like. Like, just, like, where's the fun in them if they're just random like that for no reason whatsoever? It's bizarre. I don't know. Twitch has been testing hype trains where they were triggered by chat activity. Oh, really? People are chatting a lot. I think because people feel a desire to join in with hype trains, which is, I mean, hype trains are fun. I definitely feel that. I like to get free emotes and stuff, but if they're all the time, every day, and then like this is me coming from a viewer's standpoint. If a hype train happens at the peak activity of fun chat, and then it's like interrupting chat. It's like, imagine a circle of friends hanging out outside of a bar and you're all just chit-chatting. It's kind of the end of the night and you're having like a really good time. And someone comes in and just like throws a pile of money on all of your faces and is like, that's what time it is now, motherfuckers. Fuck your conversation. Fuck anything you were doing right now because this is it. This is it. This is what we're doing. Now you guys go. No, you go. I know you were doing something completely different and totally off topic and probably we weren't talking about throwing money around, but now you throw money. Your turn. Go. That's what it feels like. It's weird. It's like the idea of interrupting good conversation and good chat activity with now commodification. It's a hard conversation because it's like, yeah, it's how we pay our bills and it's how we make our money and it's how we literally like survive. But like, this isn't it. It's starting to feel creepy. It feels weird. I never feel obligated to join the train. Good. I never want anybody to, which is why I feel like I talk about it every once in a while. I don't want anyone to ever feel obligated for this shit, but I'm so appreciative when they happen. We are playing more Control today. I never, like, it's, how do I say this? I like that basically we didn't, how do you say? I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Nope. Okay. So basically we beat the game, credits rolled, and then it just flopped us back into the game. And the DLC is essentially just another quest, right? The 2 DLCs that just came with it because I have the Ultimate Edition. It's not like we backed out of the game, went to the start menu, and started a new, like, these are the DLCs. And bless Control, the quest tracking and like the quests themselves telling you what to do are fucking garbage. So like I genuinely have no idea what we're doing at any given time at all. Like we're doing shit. We're flying around and doing shit, but like people all day yesterday were like, "Are you doing the DLC? Which one are you in?" It's just another quest. And all it says is like, go to the corruption thing. And then you go and like look in your journal to try to get details. And it's like, go to the corruption thing. Their quest system is absolute trash. It's so bad. So like, I have no idea if we've finished any DLC, if we're in the middle of DLC, or if we're about to, I have no clue. None. I only know we're doing DLC because you guys confirmed it. Like, that's it. I kind of wish it was a separate piece of its own thing and it didn't just flop me back into the same game I was in because it's confusing. Oh, absolutely, Gecko. I've played the game once before, and that is one of the main things I remembered about it was Ashtray Mage. It's one of the best parts of the entire game. Take control. It's so good. So fucking good. Poets of the Fall are incredible. Literally, Might has been my absolute source as to where the fuck am I in the game right now and what is happening. It's very hard to follow, like, and the quest markers and telling you how to get places. Like, there's been a couple times where chat's like, oh, I looked it up. Everybody misses this. There's no way you're going to find it on your own. Let me help you. And that, I appreciate that. We dance a very fine line between, like, I don't want any spoilers. I have never played the DLC for Control before, so I deeply don't want spoilers. And I don't want any spoilers for Alan Wake 2 because I have never even seen it. I have avoided it so successfully. Very similar to the fucking Mariah Carey song that plays every Christmas. I've avoided it like the plague, genuinely, because I just want it to be a unique, new experience that I dive into on my own. But I also do not want to miss anything. Like, if there is a super cool hidden little object or little AWE somewhere that I've walked past a million times and you've watched me, like, and you know it's got a cool backstory or there's, like, a cool piece of lore somewhere that I'm going to miss because I didn't jump to some ledge, I absolutely want to know. I don't want to miss that stuff because the lore is, I mean, this is why my voice sounds like this right now because we've been playing these games for so long and there's so much goddamn reading. I've just destroyed my vocal cords at this point. I'm going to need a vacation after the Remedy verse. But worth it. Like, it's just so good. Worth it. But I don't want to miss any of it. So, like, what was it yesterday? It was the film projector. But, like, where the quest tells you to go isn't on a sign. It's not an actual place unless you're looking at the map. If you're actually playing the game and walking around, it's called something totally different. Like, it was like going down these stairs that were labeled something that is absolutely not what your quest is labeled. And you went down these stairs and it was right there. But, like, had someone in chat been like, Katie, this is just something everybody fucking misses because it's very poorly labeled, I would have never known. I would have never made it. I was walking in circles for like an hour. I do that a lot in this game. I feel like my playtime would be a lot lower and it's not like I'm getting any extra content out of walking in circles. It's a lot of just like killing the same regenerating ads over and over and over again because I'm ultimately frustrated and I don't know where to go. Because, like, the map says containment center, but your mission on your screen up here says something else. And then when you're actually walking through the building, where you're supposed to go is titled something else, a third thing. It's very confusing. I hope they do better in the next Control. What up, Gun? How are you, love? I am currently in the Foundation DLC, and there is another one after this, right? The Foundation DLC is the first one. What's the second one called? Because, like, and this is another thing. So I'm in the Foundation DLC. Nothing in my game says that. The quest does not say that. The journal thing on my screen does not say that. It's weird and frustrating. I don't like that. I wish they would have just made it a different thing. AWE is the second one? Okay. I do too. I don't want to miss any of those objects. Like, we still never found, or haven't, I don't want to say never, because again, it just flopped us back into the same game we quote unquote beat. But I never found, and I searched, and here's the thing. There's a quest out there that has to do with a traffic light, and I'm pretty positive that traffic light is somewhere obscure in the Panopticon. I don't want to go back in the Panopticon for the life of me. Oh my god, talk about annoying regenerating ads over and 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 over. And they don't get any easier to beat. So it takes 15 minutes every time you cross a fucking bridge in the Panopticon. Go inside a room, God forbid you have to cross a bridge again. 15 minutes of ads that do nothing. No, I don't want to go back. Like, I don't know if it's a bug or what the fuck they did in that building, but what is the word? Not regenerating. They come back too fast. They just come back, I mean, inordinately fast. Like, they're cued by you just walking off the bridge. Walk back on the bridge, the entire set pops up again. Respawn, thank you, that was exactly the word I was looking for. The respawn is stupid, and I just get so bored. I am not here to kill a bridge of ads. The exact same ads every single time I cross the bridge. Every single time! And then it's like, it's not one wave of ads, it's 3 every single time. Fuck the Panopticon. Like, I'll sacrifice, unfortunately, a quest to never go back in that building again. Which is where all the cool items are and all the cool stories. But fuck those bridges. It makes me want to quit the game. That's how much I fucking hate that shit. Respawning bullshit ads. Side note, one of my favorite things about that game, Avowed, which I'm like this close to beating, that I've been playing offline, is that when you clear ads, they're cleared. Like, where you have cleared the map, if you cleared all the ads, they're cleared. Which makes fucking sense, you know? I don't know. I'm just bitching. I hate those. I'm angry about it because the Panopticon is arguably one of the most interesting places in the entire game, but you must suffer 15 minutes of ads every single time you want to cross a bridge. 3 rounds of respawning ads to look at the coolest part of the game. It's personally upsetting to me. I could just put myself in like one-shot kill to go in that room, I guess. We could do that. That is one thing that Control has that is like one of the most unique settings, like accessibility settings, I guess. So if you're playing the game and you're getting ultra frustrated like I do, you can literally go into your settings and you can either make yourself unkillable or you can make everything one-shot killable. So like say you've literally beat your head against a brick wall of a boss over and 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 over, and you're just bored but you want to keep playing the game because the game story is really, really good, put on that one-shot kill, boosh, get the fuck out of that boss, it doesn't matter, move on. It's not, in my book, not cheating. That's accessibility. Like, I want to play your game. I'm not here to be good at a game. I'm here for the story of your game. I don't care if I beat this boss or not. Like, I don't care if I can, there's brag. I don't care. I just want to move on. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? And I love that. I love that feature, and Control has that. So maybe if we remember, we'll turn on one-shot kill or something, and then you can just experience what I'm talking about, these waves of ads on these bridges. What it is the Panopticon is basically like a silo, and there are crisscrossed bridges all the way down, and every single one of those bridges has 2 layers to it, and it 3 waves of ads every time you touch a bridge. So imagine that. Like, I just want to go to the next level to look at some cool rooms that are right there. 3 waves. So it ends up 45 minutes of fighting pointless waves down these things. And they're not difficult, it's just time-consuming, and pointlessly time-consuming. I'm there to look at cool AWEs, motherfuckers. Or whatevers. Objects of power, I don't know. I'm here for that shit. Cheers. I wonder if you're actually killing the hiss. Maybe that's why they aren't actually killed. I don't know. They're so, and with everything I've read, I feel like I should have an idea of that right now. But with every piece of lore that I've found and I've read in that game, there's no definitive answer as to whether the hiss are inhabiting a human body and the human's still alive, or if that's a dead body and they're just using it like a tool and the hiss is something else. Like, I haven't got a definitive answer out of all. I mean, I've read so much. I've read the equivalent of a fucking book in this. It's all theory. I have no clue. An adventurer talking to a tavern keep. We call it the Bridge of Doom. You really better avoid it. Oh man, is it super dangerous? Well, not physically, but it certainly saps your will to exist in this world. And it is like the coolest place. That's where all the cool objects are held. Like all the objects that it's not even really part of the game. It's just like, why the fuck is there? I mean, I'm trying to think of one right now. We haven't been in that room. We haven't been in the Panopticon for so long because I hate it because of the ads thing. I'm trying to think. There's just random objects, and you'll walk up to a room, and there's a random object in that room. And I mean, it's almost more fascinating because there's not any story about it. And I don't know why it's there, but it's definitely like an object of power. It's something. I think that's where we found the duck. And what else did we get in there? Not the slide projector. There was one other thing we got in there. Oh, we also did the refrigerator, and the refrigerator is what led to the. What's the eyeball guy? The altar. No, what is his name? The former. I almost said the altar. The former, and that's what led to the former. So like, sorry, my camera sagged. There's been some fucking cool shit in that building. I've just avoided it like the plague because those bridge fights kill me. They literally just drain my will to live. Avowed is fan-fucking-tastic. I genuinely, so Little Black Dress, I am so close. I'm basically like, if I play tonight, I will beat it. I'm that close to the ending. I don't want to beat it because immediately I'm like, okay, now what game am I going to play in my spare time? There is not currently a game that will match, that measures up. Like, just in the sheer mechanics of how the game works, there isn't a game that matches up. I'm going to be disappointed with anything I try to play right now outside of Control. Like, Control is perfect, but like Avowed is open world Skyrim, but with parkour and like Mirror's Edge type parkour climbing, sliding. The possibilities of powers and magic and cool weapons you can use are just off the charts. Like, they combined all of my favorite features of all these different games into one, and I don't know what to do now. Like, genuinely, like, what do I play? No one's done it yet. They're the first. Yatsley? What's her name? Oh my god, the little pink fuzzy chick. Yatsley? Something like that? Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's one of my favorites. My team, I always take her, and I take the Animancer chick, because I have my bitches. If you're long games, my follow-up to Organizer. You already have another follow-up out? Stop it. Called Monster Brothels in the Works. Oh, shut the fuck up. I mean, I'm talking games I play offline, bitch. I will check that out. I'm excited for you. Yatsley, is that her name? Did I do it right? Oh my god, Little Black Dress. I might try to do the same because I still haven't beat Baldur's Gate. But it's so good. Ooh, I love a digging game. Like a digging building. Oh, I saw a game. Hold on. I added it to my cart. I didn't buy it yet, but I wanted to show you guys this. I'm going to look up the trailer really quick. We'll do that. We'll take a break and then we'll jump into Control. It's by Annapurna. It's called Wander Stop. Has anybody heard anything about Wander Stop? I like, it looks really cute. Annapurna Studios are incredible. Like, they did Stray and everything. We love those games. They just make really good games in general. And I just offhandedly watched the trailer and like I kind of want to, like, I was thinking when we're done with the Remedyverse, like, do a day of a random game or a couple random games, like play a couple hours of random games and throwing this one in here because it sounds awesome. I'm going to show you guys a trailer. Hold on. The trailer just looked dope. I think it's been on my wish list and I just forgot about it because it took a while to come out. Okay. See, I don't want a parkour game. I want Skyrim with parkour. That's the problem. I like game like it's we were talking about this recently. I like games where I'm like not necessarily the good guy. I'm kind of anti-hero-ish. I'm kind of outside of it all, whatever. But it literally Skyrim with parkour. And then you add a little Baldur's Gate in there. You've got Avowed. It's so good. Like it's just they did it all. They added everything I wanted into like a Skyrim type open world, choose your quest, whatever type game. Whereas, like, I don't want a game where I just slide and just parkour. I don't want a game where I just cast magic. I want to cast magic, parkour, slide, and I want to fly. And they did it. The Avowed did it. Not the flying, but everything. Like, it's pretty crazy. They did it. It's the full package, and it's hard. It's going to be really hard for me to go to another first-person game where I can't climb. I can't parkour. Like, let me climb that. If I can reach that ledge, I should be able to climb it, and all other games are like, absolutely not. You can't climb this. Even though your head's hitting it, you can't climb it. Unless your feet can touch it on one jump. And now I'm spoiled. I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not going to play that because icky. You've limited me and Avowed didn't. And I know you don't have to limit me now because Avowed didn't. So stop it. And then there was another game coming out that I wanted to play and I don't remember. This one's already out though. Yeah, you're doing all this cutesy like, oh my god, it sounds like a Ghibli movie and we have a tea shop and everyone's besties and then I'm happy. To quote Thor, this game is the definition of ignoring the blinker lights. Ooh. I'm excited. I played I think literally I was going through on the store page for WanderStop. I was going through the fucking, like, other games by Annapurna. We've played every single one. Like, other than one. I think we haven't played, no, two. We haven't played Cocoon or Neon White. But other than that, we played almost every single thing by Annapurna. Like, sorry, it's playing again in the background. It's just so fucking good. Like, Annapurna just does great games, and that one seems right up our fucking alley. And I don't think it's like 1,000,000 hours to finish. Those of you who have watched it, do you know how long the game is about-ish? Because I think, like, that's what I'm saying, like, after we're done with the Remedy-verse, not including, Max Payne, because I have no idea when that's a remaster, right? Not a remake? Or is that one a remake? Would that one be a remake because they're mushing the two games together into one? So what you guys said is remake is when they're remaking the entire game with new technology. Remaster is just going in and fine-tuning or whatnot, right? Oh, it gets crazy. I mean, literally, the deeper and more mysterious and more questionable everything gets at them, they get better and better. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the creators of the Remedyverse in general, kind of got that gist, is that we like the creep, we like the random, we like the weird, we like the questionable, and they started really feeding that to us. Not to spoil it, it's great. About 12-ish hours. Oh, yeah, that's real short. We could definitely do that in a couple days. That'd be easy. Yeah, Annapurna is the publisher, not the developer on a lot of these. I mean, that's, the way Steam works. It's like, would you like to see other things from Annapurna Interactive? So, I don't know. I just think of them all as Annapurna. A remaster is like when they remaster an old film, same material, they're just making it look prettier. Okay, that makes more sense, because I genuinely did not know the difference between a remaster and a remake. So, Black Flag is a remake, completely? Is it that? I don't wanna. Is it that old? Oh. Because I would have said that's one of the more recent ones, but recent in my mind doesn't really make sense anymore. It came out 12 years ago. So, there's that. 12. 12. I genuinely would have said that was a more recent game. And stood right on that. Fucking what? That's not. Yeah. No shit. Black Flag was the last Assassin's Creed game on 360 PS3 era. See, I haven't had a console in so long, like personally. I think that's why they're kind of off my radar. Is don't they like Assassin's Creed, they all come out on console first, right? I think they're like console main and then they come out on PC later. Those kind of games like are so the fuck off my radar cuz I just don't play console very much. That being said, I have thought about finding my Nintendo and maybe playing Fire Emblem again. I don't know. I liked Fire Emblem. Like 5. What's the most recent AC? I don't. Assassin. Let's look it up. Assassin Creed games. Damn, there's a lot. Creed Shadows is the one coming out. Creed Nexus, Creed Mirage, Creed Valhalla. Creed Valhalla. Why are there so many different? Okay. Odyssey. I think that's the last one I played. That was 2019. 18. Wait. Really? Wow. Yeah. Odyssey was the Greekish one, right? Where you could be a girl or a boy. And like, I think my Steam profile literally is me hanging off the penis of the giant statue, because of course it is. Yeah, that's the last Assassin's Creed game I played. Damn. I mean, not that many have come out since then, but like, I don't know anything about them because I think they're kind of console heavy, and I don't even keep up with PC games coming out for fuck's sake, let alone console heavy games. I really wanted to get into Valhalla, but for whatever reason, I couldn't get sucked into it. I get that. Yeah, I don't even know if I beat Odyssey. Odyssey is the first one I could get into because of all the massive levels of parkouring, though, because it gave me something to do. I get fidgety, man. I need stuff to do in a game. Just pushing forward isn't it for me. It's on everything now. 8 games since Black Flag. See, I own the original Black Flag, but I haven't played it because people told me this remake, remaster, whatever is coming out. So I was like, okay, I'll wait for that. But that was a while ago. I don't know. Did that ever happen? The open world is everything. I get really bored of a linear game. And like some of the most early Assassin's Creed games were cutscene dialogue heavy, man. You guys know me. I just check out. It's just too much to listen. And then by the time it's over, I'm like, what the fuck happened? I just tuned the fuck out, man. All 8 have sucked. Have they really? The exhibition led to the important discoveries of the what? A remake is rumored to be in development and will allegedly release the end of 2025. Oh, or 2026. Ubisoft CEO has also confirmed, name I can't pronounce, still confirmed that they will be remaking the older Assassin's Creed games in the future. Interesting. I mean, that'd be cool. November is supposedly remake of Black Flag. I really want to play that one. I hope it still has sea shanties. If not, we'll play the old one. They wouldn't redo that, right? They wouldn't, like, take out the shanties. That'd be so sad. That's all I want is some shanties. Right! I'd be pissed. Far Cry is incredible. The problem with Far Cry is, well, I guess problem, whatever. Eliza and I were actually playing through Far Cry together, and it got to a point where the Far Cry games had so much goddamn music in them that was like not owned or whatever. Like they had Run the Jewels playing on every radio. That to put it in streamer mode, it was Hunting Simulator. It was so goddamn boring. Like we mentally checked. I mean, I mentally checked out. It was so fucking silent, quiet the whole game. They really relied on those radios to fill a lot of the game because it just became a hunting simulator, like with deer and birds and like the occasional bad guy. It sucks. And the cutscenes and shit were like silent with dialogue because all of it was not licensed music or like whatever the verbiage is. They don't own the music, so therefore I can't play it on stream. Copyright, whatever. It sucks. But the story is fun. And it was fun when you could listen to music because I like Run the Jewels. Almost done with everything? Dude, nice. Far Cry's kind of hunting simulator with occasional torture. An essay. Yeah. I haven't seen the essay, I don't think. Although, what one was I don't know if it was a full game or if it was DLC. I mean, it was the one with the creepy, like, flowy, white dress, little, young hillbilly girl or whatever. And she'd, like, suddenly be around you and be like, and, like, was that 5? It's been a very long time since we played them. Great game. That bitch scared the fuck out of me. She would just be there. Like, you'd turn around and she'd be like, I have to pee right now and it's making me want to pee more. She scared the shit out of me. That was like the drug one, right? I mean, I think a few of them were, man, it's been so long I don't remember anymore. I think they were all kind of like that, but this one was like fields of drugs or something you would run through and get fucked up. Something like that. Was it a flower? It was. This was a drug one? Okay. I feel like there was a couple ones where drugs are involved, but this one, it was like cultivated something. Because I remember having to go around fields and shit because you'd see this weird rainbowy glow on them and you couldn't go through it because you get fucked up. Same, Adam. I mean, seriously, like, I had to do a thing. I mean, when was that? That was like a year-ish ago. It wasn't last year. The year before last year, I did a thing where I vowed I could not purchase a new game for a full year because I had like over 300 and something unplayed games in my library. We have put such a beautiful dent in those games at this point. I don't feel bad, and I do occasionally. Like, I will be getting that game we were talking about by Wanderstop. I don't feel bad getting the occasional game, but dude, like, it felt so gluttonous, like, in a bad way. Like, just so many fucking games. There are awesome games that I just never even scraped the surface. Never installed. Ever. What up, Jade, my love? I love that emote, too. It's very well done. I got bored with Far Cry AC. I had to take a long break. I just got an AC again. It's just the same game over and over and over. 100%, yeah. Yeah, I totally get that. I get really, like, I tried playing, I mean, I played, actually, a shit ton of, what was it called? I always fuck the name up. Once Human, Becoming Human. You guys know it. So one of you will know exactly what I'm talking about because I know a lot of you played it as well. I played it off stream with Zach a little bit. And it's like open world shooter. Once Human, is that the one? Yeah. Open world shooter, whatever. But like everywhere I ran, I was like, oh my God, this is just a map stolen from The Last of Us. This is, I mean, to a T. Like, it was insane, the level of inspiration in that game that I've just already seen in a million other games. And it's zombies, which, I mean, alien zombies, what a, like, zombies, big yay. Just a boring concept, but it's just something that has been done. Like, go into this random town, search every single building and every single corner and nook and cranny for a certain key card to get into a certain building, to beat a boss, to go to a new zone, to rinse and repeat. Search every single building in this zone for some random key card that's going to get you into a boss fight, that you're going to go to a new zone, and then you're going to search every single building to look for a key card that's going to... And I just, like, I fail to get excited about games like that. It's not... I play them when I'm, like, dead bored and there's literally nothing to do and I have no energy to, like, clean a toilet because that's what I'd rather do. Really bored. They're just so repetitive. But it was fun. I'm not a kid. Like, the sheer building capabilities, like how you put down your property and can build in Once Human, and the little containment guys that will follow you around. I played hundreds of hours of that game. So I'm full out bitching about a game I invested a lot of my life in. But at a certain point, I was like, yeah, it's just the same thing over and over and over again. There's not much. It doesn't get, like, super varied. And at a certain point, it feels like you have to play with other people. And it is like it's, would you call it an MMO? Instanced-ish? I don't even know how to explain it. But at a certain point, it's like, they're kind of like, it feels forcing you to group up with strangers and do activities, and I just, like, don't want to be forced to do that. And the more you try to force me to do it, the more I don't want to do it. I think it's a Korean game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Everything has been done, and yet they still manage to put spins on stuff to this day. South of Midnight is a really good example of something I am dumb excited about. That is totally unique. What's the uh uh it, oh something random. Literally the word random, not something random. Lost in Random? Fuck. Give me more. They are coming out with another game, which I am dumb excited about. It looks amazing. But, like, sure, everything's been done before, and yet, that is pretty fucking unique in the space we're in right now of video games and stuff. Like, I know that it's possible to make awesome games that are fun and have a dope story and don't bore the fuck out of me. I know it's possible because they're doing it. It's just like, there's huge gaps, far, far few and in between. I get what you mean, like, but there is a way to still mix shit up and surprise me, like the claymation kind of stop motion thing of South of Midnight. I'm stoked about that. Looks so cool. Once Human is Starry Studio, which is a subsidiary of NetEase in China. Thank you. I've got to head over. Oh my fucking god. You
Gotta go to work, babe. Gotta catch some criminals.
Every day he leaves and clips that little squirt gun to its belt and my heart drops in my ass. What will happen today? Babe! Babe!
What?
I was gonna give you my gun. But
Yeah.
I don't know where it is. Oh, here. Now you're a real detective. Okay. He has my gun. I mean, it's not real. Don't worry. The scare smooch is best smooch. It's he like normally I can feel like the floor when he walks over here because we have a very small house and it's not like he's walking very far, but sometimes he walks all dainty and shit and I'm just not mentally prepared and he gets me. Motherfucker. Bastard. It's fine. Scare smooch. I know, now I've got an adrenaline pump. Let's fucking go. I know. You know what's crazy, Chris? I didn't know he did this. Apparently, he had an airsoft or has an airsoft gun somewhere, which we recently found out that's a real airsoft gun. I just don't have anything to put in it. Don't worry. There's never been anything in it. But he literally, I showed it to him and I was like, did you know this is an airsoft gun? And like cocked it. And he goes, don't point that at your monitor. And I was like, what the fuck? Why would I point this? And he goes, I'm just saying, don't point that at your monitor. And that's the day I learned Zach shot through a monitor with a pellet, like a airsoft gun one day on stream. I had no idea. That thing, I don't even have whatever goes in it. I don't even know what goes in it. What goes in airsoft guns? Pellets? Yeah. So there's nothing in it, though. I've had people say that to me when a very big, hairy man is able to move quietly. It scares the shit out of people. It's just shocking. It is. Especially when nothing in my house genuinely moves quietly, because it doesn't have to. No one needs to move quietly in my house. This is not an eggshell house. I walk on my tiptoes, because I grew up in an eggshell house, but no one here does. I've got thumping dogs and shit like that. So when I don't feel anything, I don't expect that. I don't know. There might be a clip of his shooting monitor. He must have done it before I lived with him, so he'd be 5 years plus old. But I don't know. He has to. I mean, it would be a clip of him probably be like, oh no, because the camera and then the monitor. I don't know if you guys would have even seen it. Do you know what I'm talking about, Crispy? Okay, you know exactly. You know, you were there for this. It's a plastic BB. Okay. Yeah, I've never put anything in this. So, only putting a gun in something you intend to destroy or something like that, right? Though, like, I get nervous about just having it near me because it's just a fake gun make nervous, even. Like, you could hurt. You can shoot your eye out. Was it 6+ years ago? Jesus. Yeah, I was not around for that one. I've only been around for the the shattered desk, which I slept through, so. I fed them on Monday, but it was small rats. So they're already hungry again. I gotta get them bigger. I have to order their rats online because they eat rats. They're like a loaf of bread. It's disgusting. They eat jumbos. Good morning, knives. Yeah, but see what I mean? They basically just curl up against their heating things, and that's basically how snakes live. They're just very lazy creatures. Guns are always loaded, treat them so? Yes. If any gun safety feels silly, that just means you don't know what happened. No amount of gun safety exists without a reason. I could not agree more. I could not fucking agree more. Yeah. I had mentioned at the time maybe that he should buy pencils and just break those. You know what I did? I tried to fix shit too. I mean, I tried to help, I guess. Is I built him a custom controller, and this was, oh my god, the ooh gun. Ooh. I built, like, I bought a controller, but then I, like, custom ordered all the plates and everything for it, and, like, custom triggers and custom everything, so I had to, like, take the entire thing apart and put on the custom plates, and I was like, if I make him a custom Ezekiel controller, like it said Zeke on it, he won't, it'll last. It did last longer, but I really thought maybe he'd be like, I can't destroy this. No, he absolutely destroyed it. I have no idea how many controllers he's been through. He fucking crushed. This is him fucking up. I wonder. Oh, it's on YouTube. Thank fuck. Okay. Something's been happening with clips. Like, I know Najeel experienced this the other day. I'm not the only one that's getting this. But something about clips and the Twitch chat has been bricking. Absolutely, like, bricking our computers. I don't know what it is. I had to, like, do a task manager, like, fail on Firefox the other day just because of a Twitch clip. That's it. I'm really glad this is on YouTube. That's all I was saying. Stop it. Shut up. Wow. What an old...
Oh no.
If anyone's wondering, no, there are no firearms in my house outside of what I just handed him, and now I'm regretting it all. I'm regretting it. I'm regretting it. I'm regretting it. It's fine. Nope. He just shot. He had an eyebrow piercing. Both of us did. His didn't tear out of his face, though, so he doesn't have a staple mark at his forehead. That's a sign of the age. Either you have a hole right here, or you have a hole right here. It's one of the two. Oh, absolutely. He doesn't anymore. Wait, he shot his monitor for charity? What's weird is I don't think his voice sounds, I don't know, that different. It sounds a little higher. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It doesn't sound as that. It doesn't sound that fucked up to me, but people comment on it all the, I don't know. I need to save it forever. It just makes me smile. The ooh gun is just funny. It's just funny and I love it. I don't know. Back to, right, Katie, click. Is this real? Wait. A Bane? Weird question slash odd memory I had yesterday. Did you move? You did. What is wrong with you today? Camera. Does anybody remember a weird, I don't know if this was just my school or what, I mean, back in the day, nothing, no internet. I don't know if this was a thing anywhere else, but there was this fad with like soda or canned beverages where you would literally just barely crack it and then just like suck off of it. Yeah, cool. Me too. And I think I'm still a hybrid of that. Zeke asked me yesterday, he took a drink of one of my monsters, one of them, like I had more than one. And he was like, how come you don't open it? Like, this is as far as I open it. He's like, how come I can't take a big drink of it? And I was like, I had to think about it. And I'm like, I think it's because it keeps it fizzy longer and colder longer because it's less open. And then I remembered that like crack and sucking off of a can like a fucking, what the gross? We were weird. Glad I wasn't the only one. Never heard of it. Interesting. Yeah, it was totally a thing. Everybody did it. Like everybody at my school did at least. And it was, I mean, it was just gross. It's just a lot of nasty mouth sounds. Yeah, like I'm not a fan. I wouldn't do it anymore. I open my soda and sip very quietly, but I do not open it very much. Which I didn't realize. I didn't do that, I guess. But yeah, that was a weird, like, what would you call that? Just random ass memory out of nowhere. I was like, interesting. I completely forgot we did that. What a weird thing we did. We were weird. We're still weird. People probably do weird things now. Vape Nation was pretty weird. Glad I missed that one. Let Us Control. Oh my god, I haven't heard this song forever. This is by a band called John Hopkins. Instead of Johns Hopkins. John Hopkins. Jon. Open Eye Signal. Great song. Really? I mean, it was in the UK. At least it wasn't just... And I was on the West Coast. So that's like Washington State to UK. It must have been more places. It was just a weird fad. I don't know where the fuck. Right? I haven't heard this song in so long. They make a lot of good instrumental. Just kind of like... This is the kind of shit I listen to when I like paint or something or draw. And I just want to like zone the fuck out. Stop that. Control Ultimate Edition, and we are in the, I'm gonna remember it. What's the DLC name we're in right now? Fuck. It'll come to me. Foundation, thank you. We're in the Foundation DLC right now. It's hard to tell. I appreciate you, Mike. Thank you for helping me get through this shit. It's just hard to know. It's just bad. I don't even know a word for it. It's really, really good game. But just their quest following is questionable. I just got back from getting groceries. Can anyone tell me why they designed shelves that won't hold a frozen pizza? That's a really good question. Like, every time I buy a frozen pizza, I just eat it. Like, I usually go out and buy it to eat it as soon as I get home, put it in the oven. But I don't think a frozen pizza would fit in my freezer. Like, in any direction. Interesting. Huh. I don't think they do make one. That's weird. I never really thought about that point today. We'll probably finish this DLC tomorrow, I'm assuming. The last one took us like roughly 2 days once I got the hang of it and what was happening. It's great. I've never played the DLC, so I'm really, really enjoying it. I can't wait until I'm able to like burst my little shield. I don't, but Mike gave me the money to go buy it after stream on Epic because none of us know how to gift games on Epic because none of us fucking use Epic. So I'm going to do that after stream. Just in case we finish this super early. Oh, wow, that got silent. Just in case we finish this super early for some reason. I don't see that happening because I search every goddamn annoying nook and cranny. I know I do. I know I'm annoying about it, but I want to read everything. If I'm going to read everything, I'm gonna fucking read everything. I've already gotten a good chunk. Awesome. So I'm gonna write Alan Wake up my arm. Because I'm gonna go work in the yard and I don't want to wash it off. So I remember Alan. So, high likelihood we could jump into Alan Wake 2 tomorrow. I'm very, very excited. I will purchase and install that bitch. We've got her. She's scrawled. I'll do that tonight, just so we're ready. I don't know how big the game is or anything, so I'd like to do it overnight. And I'll make sure to start it before stream, because remember the last time when it was like, just kidding, verifying all your installed files for 2 hours. That was so much fun! It wasn't. So tomorrow we'll continue with this. Faded Friday on Friday. Faded Friday, like, links and like, you know, vids and music and stuff will end at the normal time, but then I'll probably take a break, and then I'll be rolling right into playing Repo with Beth and Max and a few other people, and I'm real fucking excited for that, because the game's pretty hilarious, but I will be so high. Oh, so high. I'm gonna read Dan because he's playing Avowed, and I've been talking about it a lot, and I want you guys to get a little taste of it. It looks like he's relatively in the beginning of it, so it's not major spoilies in the game or anything like that. Like I've said, I'm very, very close to beating it. As always, we do have, is that a moth? Moth! As always, movie night every night at 5 p.m. Eastern in the channel. We watch shows and movies. We've been watching the Halo show, which is not terrible. It's actually pretty. I mean, the people in it are terrible. Not terrible actors, like they're terrible people. You know, if you played Halo, it's pretty on par with the game so far, but it's pretty. But in the meantime, let's go hang out with Dan, and I'm gonna listen while I hang out in my yard and watch Avowed. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Take your fucking joy. You deserve to feel okay, if not great. Drink water. I'll see you tonight or tomorrow morning. Stay classy. Fuck every day. Well, fuck every day.